set the cruise control. Too slow, give it to Taj, you gon'.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
It's always fun to look around and see fans singing our Star-Spangled Banner. Getting in the spirit. Should be a good one tonight. Don't go away.
They gon' know me as legendary. When he stands, I ain't need no commentary. If you the competition, you gon' get buried. I don't cheat on the game, we get married.
Yes, sir. Come on, break it.
Ain't need no commentary. Ain't no option.
How about that pass? Come on, now this is amazing. Nice.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. And tonight, it'll be the Memphis Grizzlies going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Big man Jarrett Allen challenges all high flyers at the rim. He said nobody likes getting dunked on. People call it a business decision. I don't think about that. My role is to be a rim protector, so I'm going to sacrifice for the team. Whether it's a block or a dunk, either way, I'll be on a highlight. It's a good way of thinking about it. Guys?
Absolutely, David. He knows his role, doesn't he? Thanks for that report. Yeah, tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience.
And we'll see some spectacular plays, but also a few boneheaded ones as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. Mobley and Allen, the two big men inside. Okoro out there with Darius Garland. And it's Markkanen in at the 3 spot. And for the Grizzlies, Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then it's Brooks. Then it's Morant. And it's Bane in at the 2 spot. Now, here's Garland to the left wing. Mobley wide open. His 3-pointers off the mark. Morant looking around. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And no question, Morant has the range. Now he's working on the consistency, but the shot looks good.
Here's Okoro. It's Garland, top of the key. The pass to Okoro. 5 to shoot. Markkanen from outside. The Grizzlies pull it in. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. And Markkanen out of Finland, Greg, was one of the hot names in free agency this last summer.
And surprisingly, didn't get an extension before the season. Just hard to find 7-footers that can shoot like Markkanen. You knew at least a few teams would try and lure him away. That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Hands it from downtown.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Back to Garland. To the inside. And Markkanen gets it to go on the assist by Garland.
Sometimes it looks like for Garland the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
Garland against Morant. Out to Brooks. Adams, the pass to Brooks. Memphis moving it around. Sinks the triple. Morant's got 6 points.
And how about the assertiveness from Morant, wasting no time firing. Love his approach.
The wide open look here for Garland. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Memphis has gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Morant against Garland. And it's sent back by Allen.
And how about, and with that great length and awareness, Allen continues to build his reputation as a shot blocker. And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Adams' shot is good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Ball's knocked loose. Morant against Garland. Here's Brooks. Yep, it counts.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
The Cavaliers trail by 11. Now, Okoro. And the rejection by Jackson. Mobley drains the three-pointer.
Textbook feed from Allen, a big man who helps facilitate the offense.
Morant passes to Bing. This one for three, and again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Steven Adams, and Jones subbed in for Morant. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Sexton against Jones. It's LeVert on the wing. Gets himself open and drills it.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time.
And Memphis making a change here. Morant's checked in.
Come on and get back for your Grizzlies.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Memphis. 9-point game.
Make some noise.
Morant passes to Jackson.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
The kick out to Williams. Pass to Bing. To the left side wing. 6 on the shot clock. Buries the long-range jumper. Morant's got 14 points for the game.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
Morant against Sexton. Shoots over Morant. Again, the Cavaliers score.
Letting Sexton fall into that kind of rhythm, that's a disaster for the defense. They got to be better.
Williams gets the bucket.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Jackson with it. He's picked up by LeVert. That one drops for him. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
I also love the early energy that they've played with, pushing the ball every chance they get, exploring quick shots, and showing some serious fast break offense.
Morant left side. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
LeVert inside the line. And they recover it. Morant with the steal. Bane passes to Williams. Kicks to Jackson. Back to Williams. Out to the right wing. The three from Morant. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
It's time for T-shirt.
There's 38 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Stolen by Brooks. Payne for three, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Payne's got his second basket of the game.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Clark, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Kyle Anderson comes in for Bane. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Dylan Brooks. A switch here also for Cleveland. Usman's checked in.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Knocked away. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
Cavaliers ball.
Sexton kicks to Mobley. Stripped it away. With one on the clock. That shot misses. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. Right back after this break. And one of the better young two-way big men in the NBA.
Probably be more of a backline help, talk more, give more help for the rotations because, you know, depending on what team you play, there's a lot of specific things you got to do to guard a certain player.
Now with his 7'4" wingspan, Jackson has all the tools to be an elite rim protector.
But advanced understanding of positioning. His father was an NBA player, so he's been taught the game from a young age.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Grizzlies enjoying a nice lead here.
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
They've got Adams. Clark is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After making the finals 4 straight years from 2015 to 2018, there have been some lean years lately for the Cavaliers. Over the last 3 seasons, they've only won a couple more games than they did in a single season, the title season of 2016. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff says the losing is tough on everybody, but I look forward to the journey ahead. Kevin, back to you.
What do they say, D.A.? The journey is the reward. Thanks. And with the rise of guards like Steph Curry and Trae Young, seems like the little guys are really making their mark in the NBA.
Well, they're starting to affect, Kevin, the way that really management is looking at building out their team, trying to find wings that are equipped with defensive ability but willingness to shoot the 3-ball, guards that are small enough and quick enough to get you an advantage to spread the floor a little bit. So the 3-ball and the way team construction has happened has changed the league quite rapidly.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stolen by Brooks. And oh, here we go. Brooks got it, the fast break chance. And the dunk by Jackson.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Here's Steffens. Brooks covering. Tipped away. Stolen by Brooks. Pass to Conchar. Brooks, left side. Pass to Conchar. Jackson in the corner. And again, hits the Grizzlies from deep.
And he's proven he can make this shot. Jackson, the D has to respect his range better than that. Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Here's Allen. The Grizzlies making the shot. Stevens, the pass to Garland. Cleveland moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Jackson. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
This isn't a tough case to crack. They want to put an end to this.
run, they'll need to start getting back on D.
Baines checked in for Memphis, and he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low number.
Stolen by Brooks. Left side Jackson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Brooks has got his 4th assist in this one.
And where would these guys be without all the easy points off these turnovers?
It's stolen by Jones. Ahead, here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
This not part of the game plan. Steven Adams finding a way to offensively be impactful down low.
And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. It's stolen by Jones. And again, Memphis running the court in transition. Count the basket. Jones has got his first points in this one.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And another miss by Cleveland.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
The other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Stolen by Brooks. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Well, combination of muscle and some focus right there allows Steven Adams to collect another bucket.
Count it.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
The Cavaliers have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Steven Adams, and you know the story, Brent, comes from a family of world-class athletes from New Zealand.
He has carved out an incredible career in the NBA, continues to be one of those guys that teammates love with the spirit he brings to the game, and just comes from a family of incredible athletic prowess.
No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
The power of Steven Adams, able to finish through contact, plus he's rewarded with a trip now to the free throw line.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Anderson comes in for Jaren Jackson, and it's Morant in for Tyus Jones. Well, the Cavaliers shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. And it's LeVert missing. Memphis has gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. And they double up Morant. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
And the shot goes in.
You got to know that about Kevin Love. He's going to take what the defense gives him, that time inside.
The 3 from Anderson. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Sexton working the ball to a teammate. That's what you want to see from him.
Adams' shot is good.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Knocked loose, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Clark is checked in for the Grizzlies. D'Anthony Melton comes in for Dylan Brooks.
D'Anthony Melton.
Clark with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Got that bucket in no time at all.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Now here's Mobley. There's the pass to Love. Here's Osman. Shot clock at 5. Here's Mobley. And it's Melton with the rebound. Clark, the pass to Anderson. Morant bats for 2. Oh, to beat the clock. God, what a play!
That is fun to watch. Lets it go at the very last second.
Oh, man, that's got to be frustrating for the defense, too. You just give up momentum like that at the end of the quarter.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. It's the Grizzlies running away with it. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. With JB Bickerstaff, Coach, what will be the areas of emphasis on defense in the second half?
Well, we got to do a much better job just being physical, fighting them deep down in the post. We got to be very aggressive early, not letting them get deep post catches, make them have to kick the basketball out and not take those easy buckets.
That is doing your work early, and we'll see if you can do it in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
So on the floor for Cleveland, Mobley and Allen, the 2 big men inside. Garland is out there with Okoro. And it's Markkanen in at the 3. Garland dishes to Okoro. Back to Garland. Down low, here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Well, to have a long career in the league, I think Garland's going to have to be more of an assist maker.
Wasted no time on that one. Brooks has got 9 points.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
Here's Okoro after Memphis gets the 3, and it's Allen slamming it down.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
And coming out of high school, Ja Morant said he was a no-star recruit. One reason he may have been overlooked was his small-town upbringing, growing up in Dalzell, South Carolina.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. The 3 from Morant. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the 3-point shot.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. And even though he played on an AAU team with Zion Williamson, scouts, Greg, were looking right past Ja Morant.
And didn't get a lot of offers at first. After 2 years at Murray State, he joined Steph Curry and Damian Lillard as another star point guard out of a mid-major program. And to this day, he carries that underdog chip on his shoulders.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
In the corner, Okoro with it. High, arcing shot.
A terrific defender. And Jackson, one of those guys with great timing when he goes for the shot block and not afraid to send a message as well.
To the middle, it's deflected. Morant with the steal. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. 37 points for Ja Morant.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Here's Jackson. Dishes it to Brooks. Memphis moving that ball around. Shoots the 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And running. They have a big advantage now in those transition opportunities.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played.
Okoro showing his ability to find an open teammate.
Grizzlies have gone an unbelievable 8 of 8 shooting since halftime. Must have been some kind of pep talk in that locker room. Passes it to Jackson. Morant outside. From deep. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Garland the pass to Okoro. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
That's tipped. Pass to Allen. And there's the foul. That's on Steven Adams. That's his first foul. Conshar's checked in for Bain. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Kevin Love's checked in for Allen. Osman comes in for Lauri Markkanen. LeVert's checked in for Okoro. And it's Sexton in for Garland. Love, no luck.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Some changes for Memphis. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Williams comes in for Dylan Brooks. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for John Morant.
And you have to respect Jaren Jackson's toughness. This kid has had some early injury struggles, but he always returns to the floor determined to pick up right where he left off.
Melton's shot is good.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Cavaliers have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Osman kicks to LeVert. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. LeVert's got 5 points so far.
Which loudest section wants a keeper? Your Grizzlies!
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Brooks comes in for Anderson. Baines checked in for John Conchar. And it's John Morant in for DeAnthony Melton. And that one's good, Morant.
And you couldn't have scripted a better start to the half. They've hit every single shot since the break.
And if you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his point guard moniker. This kid is fearless, and he's hungry, and he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
Here's Morant. Caris LeVert making his last shot.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
To the paint. Here's LeVert. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. LeVert's got 7 points for the quarter. And Greg, you talk about the fearlessness for Morant, reminiscent of Allen Iverson. Boy, he throws his body all around.
I mean, get knocked down, get right back up. At the same time, at 6'3", he can add strength to that frame. I know that's the goal of his as he looks to absorb contact and dish out a little of his own.
And Love gets it to go.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
Here's Bain. 30 seconds left to play in the third. Adams, the pass to Bain. On the wing, Williams. Back to Morant. Adams trying to free himself up. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Williams.
I mean, this guy is unreal. What a show.
LeVert with a wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Now here's Morant. Fires for three. And again.
My goodness. 50 for the 8.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies able to put on a show for the ages. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Jones is out there with John Morant. Then there's Anderson. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Conchar in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
And here are the Cavaliers now. Grizzlies making the shot. Rondo passes to Wade. He can't get it to go.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Now here's Morant for 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
And the layup falls. Morant's got 55. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
I also love the fact that they played with speed tonight. They haven't sputtered one bit, constantly getting out on the break and creating opportunities in transition.
Bangs on the trifecta.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Here's Osman. Here's Brown. Anderson with the block.
Good intensity on defense. Kyle Anderson using the length that time and timing it well to get the rejection.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Another bucket. Wow.
Make that 61 point.
Yep, everything is going his way right now.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And it's Wade with the jam.
Yeah, orchestrating right now. Rondo should be playing with a baton.
Clark kicks to Morant. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Offensive rebound. Brown, good.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Such a wide open look. Clark's got 5 points now in the quarter.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the 3-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that. Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Got that one up quick. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. Osman, the pass to Brown. Got a piece of it.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
DeAnthony Melton. He's jacked in for Memphis. Poked away. Clark dishes to Jones. Terrific assist and nice finish. Solid play all around.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Now here's Sexton. And Clark over to help. They need this. Got a hand on it. Anderson against Love. And it's Anderson that time on the assist by Jones. Jones has got 6 assists now in the game. Well, Cleveland shooting 40% in the 4th. Inside, here's Allen. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
You really got to hit Allen if you want to stop him. Just so long and strong from there.
Come on and get back from good. Grizzlies.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Ja Morant.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
And with their spot in the postseason assured, he's picking up just at the right time to be on top of his game. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Fires from deep. Traps in the tray.
In just so many different ways, Morant can hurt you. Tonight, it's been with the scoring.
And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Morant with the steal. And here we go with Adams running it up the court. Morant finds Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 9th assist in the game now.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Grizzlies.
Their superior ball handling won it for them.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Ja Morant.
And with all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
And that's what happens when you get after it on the glass. Allen grinding it out and creating that second chance opportunity for himself.
And another one!
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. To the middle, here's Brooks. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them, complete control.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
Took him no time at all on that one.
An impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
And so here's Cleveland after Memphis gets the 3.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. Sexton against Morant. Allen with the rebound. Here's Steffens. Right wing. Here's Osman. A three-pointer, no good. And here's Morant. From deep three-point range, count it.
Hard to guard that. Morant really testing the limitations of his shooting there. But hey, he nailed it.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.